Taylor is born. I love to read stories about heroes, and any heroes can drink the sea dry or fight 20 pirates using nothing but a hockey stick. I will read about that hero to the last word. But why don't we ever hear of Ty Taylor if ever there's a bouncing, leaping, laughing son of a sea captain? It was so great. Ty Taylor, even he when he was a baby. But wait, I'm getting to the end before I have probably begun. First of all, let me mention Tyler's mother and father. One morning, the clouds were so black it was almost a waste of time for the sun to get up. Every now and then, the lightning flashed so you could see well enough to make the toast for breakfast. They was the very stummy indeed. Out of the sea wailed a strong, hairy sea. Captain Culborough Taylor's his ship had been wrecked, and I'm afraid his crew were drowned. However, even the sea was a bit nervous of Captain Taylor, and it left him alone. He landed on the beach, wet and safely, but safe. The first person he saw, Teeny and Mari, the sister of the moon. She was out on the beach because she was enjoying a good storm. Her hair flew like a flag. She was singing like a bird. Captain Taylor fell in love with her at once. Pretty good for a man who had been drowning only 3 minutes before. Mary had seen Captain Taylor singing out of the sea like an ocean king, wearing the waves as a cloak, and she fell in love with him too. Be mine, said she. All right, said he. That's how it was settled. The trouble was it was not settled with Mary Tribbled, who were prickling fear and very carefully about who they married. They thought it would be a waste for mermaids to marry Captain Taylor. No, they said. Fortunately, Captain Taylor had a change of clothes and a toothbrush, which he packed before leaving his wrecked ship. Mermaid put some food in the flag's bag, and off they went to the bush and swift and true as kingfisher bird. They looked like a first man, the women, as they walked through the green frontiers of the bush. Their happiness shone around. Their happiness shone around them like candling. In fact, if you happened to follow that same path today, your heart will grow light and laughing because you will be breathing in some or the leftovers happiness of Captain Taylor and Teeny Mermaid, the sister of the moon. When he dribbled, brown mermaids were gone. They set off in the pursuit, but Captain Taylor guessed they were being followed and dug a new course of the river with his bare hands. Yes, the river had flowed east, but the turn is its north. That's confused the triplet and went off in the wrong directions. You will be thinking that Captain Taylor was a bit of a hero himself, and so he was in a small way. I say small because 10 years later, that river changed back to its first course. And any river that Taylor changed sailors, he put it, but hang on a moment. There, I am getting ahead of myself again. Taylor hasn't even been born yet. Captain Taylor and Mermaid Mary set up horse and on the brand new riverbank that where Tails was born. I don't think Tay was on a ordinary day. There must be a few earthquakes and volcanoes bursting out like ginger beer. Heroes aren't born very often, and when it does happen, the earth unusually have something to say about it. Tia was born laughing, and so he began the way and meant to go on. He looked at unusual sorts of baby, twinkling with the arms and legs. All sorts. He was a bit bigger and hungrier than most. However, by the time that he was 3 days old, he was sitting up and grinding pork bones. By the time he was 3 months old, there was no stopping him. Every morning he woke up and screeched. When he finished screeching, he was a bit taller, a bit wider, and a whole lot stronger. By the time he was 6 months, he could race and buckle, laugh like thunder, and he had the decision to come. He was almost a hero already. Now, just about that time, the triplets got to hear of Captain Taylor and Mermaid down the river. They came in their cans. The mission to punish Captain Taylor and steal Mermaid's bag. They went over rapid and waterfalls, laughing and planning the revenge. Of course, nowadays no one goes over waterfalls in cans, but pretty triplets thought nothing of it. Captain Taylor and Mermaid had wandered off the coast to dive for a crazy fish. The one person at home was Taylor. He sat on the riverbank, soaking up the sun like a growing thing. He loved the sun that can shoot past him before he could stop themselves. Taylor thought they were being washed away. Quickly, as a wing even quicker, he grabbed one can with his right hand, the other with his left, and he pulled them safely to shore. That he saw of baby Tail was. The people were rather addition at having their big cans stopping by a mer baby. As soon they got their breath back, as they Tail he was. I'm Tail Tarlo, said Tail, and I'm red. I'm brown and I'm white. I'm half and half. I'm ready to fight, but I rather laugh. Teal looked at the triplets with his beautiful big black eyes. He picked up a ship, injured that he was laughing beside him on the riverbank. All was the rust and cleaned off it. It was the shiniest archer you ever saw. What have you got there? Said the chef of the triplets. A ship and archer, said Teal. I'm getting teeth and I need something to grin on. It's very big, said the chef. Teal laughed and ground the archer. Suddenly he stopped and splat out the top of the archer. He had been bitten. It's right off a tooth. He yelled, I have got my first tooth. Of course, when they saw that the triplet realized they were dealing with a hero, there's nothing much you can do when there's a hero about beside. They were feeling rather poor in the town of Tail. He takes off the outside, and finally they said to one archer, to celebrate the triplet, made an earth-over oven and cooked a feast. By the time Captain Taylor and Mermaid came back with a crazy fish, Tia and the triplet were opening the oven and taking out delicious baked food. And you know how it is when you are having a feast and someone turns up with crazy fish. It's hard to treat them as if they were enemies. The triplet forgave Captain Taylor, and it's all the past we've forgotten. Then they got down to the finish, the feast, including the crazy fish. Tia ate as much as anyone else, but the end of the feast, all his teeth had come up like a row of beans. They don't have heroes like Taylor nowadays. The end.